welcome back to Lavender Coco Kitchen. Today's special guest is Marshall.
Hello.
And Marshall also helps out with some of my videos. So welcome, Marshall.
Thank you. It's a very big pleasure being on your videos. I've always been a big fan since the very beginning.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Gee, that's good to know. Have you tried any of the recipes?
I have. You actually made me taste test some of them.
And what did you think? Did you like them?
I love them.
Oh, good. So, what would you say your favourite desserts are?
So, I am a big ice cream fan, actually.
Oh, like me, I am too. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's actually one of the only desserts that I haven't really completely cut out of my diet, just because it's
for health reasons.
Yes, yes. But the thing is, I have never really tried a really healthy ice cream before.
Yeah,
You know, the thing is,
yeah.
I feel so guilty every time that I finish having ice cream because
Yeah, I know what you
know.
mean. Because as you know, ice cream you buy in the shop, even vegan ice cream, is very high in sugar. It's also high in chemicals, and those are two things you don't really want to put much of in your body.
No.
So today, the recipe I have for you is a banana ice cream. It's actually more like a sorbet.
Okay.
Because it's extremely light.
Yeah.
It's low in calories, so you don't have to worry about excess like fats or sugars or anything. It's all natural. Yeah.
Could I make this easily at home?
It is very easy to make, but you actually do require a mixer.
Okay.
Because I'm using a very special ingredient that you may not be aware of. Because usually, like, if you're not vegan, you probably wouldn't have really heard of using this ingredient in this particular way.
Okay.
Because before I became vegan, I didn't know about this.
Okay.
So it's something I've discovered recently. So,
Well, I guess it's time that she shared her
Yeah.
secrets then.
so in this container, we have...
So this is the secret ingredient?
Yeah, it's probably a bit weird looking. What would you think that is?
It looks like some form of honey, I'd say.
Well, smell it. Does it smell like honey?
It does not.
What does it smell like?
It smells like some sort of soup.
Yeah, actually it is a bit like that.
What is it?
Well, it's actually chickpea liquid.
Chickpea liquid,
When
okay.
you boil chickpeas,
Yeah,
you end up with a liquid
okay,
that looks like that, and obviously it does have a bit of a smell of the chickpeas in it.
okay.
And most people just throw this away,
Mm.
but it's actually a very special and sort of magical ingredient because you can whip it up and it becomes like a meringue.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
I'm very excited to see how you transform
Yeah.
this chickpea liquid into ice cream.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's quite magical.
all right.
And obviously, being vegan, I don't eat eggs.
Yeah,
And this is a job for egg white. This
Okay,
is where
okay.
you would use egg white,
yeah.
but this is instead of egg white. So you don't need to have any animal products at all.
Yeah.
And the other thing about this, it's very low in calories.
Mm.
It's not going to add any extra fats to your diet or anything like that.
Okay.
And it's obviously got no sugar or anything in it. So.
Well, that's very excellent.
So I'm just going to put half a cup of this chickpea liquid.
Okay.
Just get half a cup. And then we'll just put it into the mixer. And just start mixing it. Oops. You got to mix it on high speed.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's starting to get foamy. It looks a bit like egg white now.
Oh, it does.
So we'll just put in some 2 teaspoons of vanilla
Okay.
and a tablespoon of maple syrup.
Yep. So this is
That's a teaspoon there. So 2 of those. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, I'll put another one in. and 1 of the maple syrup. Now obviously while we're putting these in, because this tastes like a bit like the chickpea, so this will take some of that flavour of the chickpea out of it and give it a little more sweetness, so it tastes a bit nicer. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
there you go.
Yeah, good. So now we just got to beat it, and it takes quite a while, but it'll eventually start coming up like meringue.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got that done. Now we've got to do the banana element.
Ooh.
So I've got here like 2 frozen bananas.
Okay.
I've just thawed them out a little bit. So we're just going to put that in the blender.
Okay. Bananas are my favorite, actually.
Yeah, well, bananas are such a healthy fruit, as you probably know. It's full of vitamins and minerals and very good for energy. But they're also good to calm the nervous system too. So
Are they?
if you're feeling anxious, which happens to me a lot.
So you're saying when feeling anxious, have banana then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
It's a very good
are-
advice.
yeah.
I should remember this.
It's actually a good bedtime snack too.
Is it?
Yeah, it makes you a bit calmer to go to
Okay.
sleep.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll try that then.
Yeah. So we're going to add some almond milk, probably a couple of tablespoons will probably be enough.
Okay.
That's a tablespoon there. Almond milk is a very good alternative to cow's milk and better for you. It won't, you won't have problem with mucus and bad skin and all that you may get from dairy.
I actually haven't had cow's milk for a very long time. I started drinking almond milk and soy milk as well, and I don't know, I feel better after drinking it.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably noticed that you do feel better, and maybe your skin is better and
Definitely.
your hair and yeah. So we're just going to blend this now.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that should be fine now. It's just like made it into a liquid. Oh.
Oh, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. So there we have it.
Now,
next step, I'll get this over here. Oh, alright.
It's alright.
So, now we just get that big spoon.
Okay.
Now all you need to do is pour this into the meringue mixture.
Yeah.
Well, you just fold it in, like,
Fold it in?
Fold it in. It's just like cutting it in like that.
Okay.
So I'll pour it, you can just fold it in. Yeah, like that till it incorporates. Goes down to the bottom.
Oh.
Because it does tend to sink to the bottom a bit.
Ah, I see.
Because it's heavier than the meringue.
It's already looking pretty good.
Yeah, you can see how light and creamy it is.
It's so light. It's
That's why I would call it a sorbet rather than ice cream, because it's so light and it doesn't have any of the usual creamy or fatty products that go into ice cream. And as you've seen, the only sugar we put in there was 1 tablespoon of maple syrup.
True.
And then the bananas are naturally sweet. So you don't need to add a lot of sugar, really. Have a condition like type 1 diabetes, then you can eat this without really worrying about it. So that's probably okay. So now I've got to put it in a container and put it in the freezer.
Okay.
So we just pour it into a container.
Okay. Look at that.
Sweet.
Look at it. Wow, it made that much.
Yeah, as you see, we only used a tiny bit of chickpea liquid, and it's.
Say if we used all of that liquid, well,
you probably get a massive container of ice cream.
Wow. Okay.
And the other, I forgot to mention another good point about this.
Yes.
It doesn't go rock hard in the freezer.
No?
Because a lot of homemade ice cream, when you put it in the freezer, it goes really rock hard.
Yes.
And you have to re-thaw it again before you eat it.
Oh, yeah.
But with this one, you can eat it straight from the freezer.
That's
because
amazing.
It doesn't go rock hard.
Mm.
So that's another very good point about it. So have a little taste and see what you think.
It's very sweet.
Well, that's great that you think it's sweet.
It is.
Because you know it doesn't have really much sugar in it at all.
Yes, this is mostly natural sweets, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Because the other thing, you know, even store-bought ice cream, it can leave a burn in the back of your mouth. Sometimes from too much sugar and too much chemicals.
That's true.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
That's true. Like a lot of times when I eat it, like afterwards, it's just my belly, belly.
Yeah, I know. It kind of makes me sick if I eat it. But this won't do anything like that to you.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So while we're waiting for that, we can make the caramel sauce.
Okay. All right.
And as you see, we're going to use dates, which dates are a very healthy ingredient, also a great natural sugar, and they'll give you a caramel sauce that is healthy rather than full of all these refined additives like refined sugars and chemicals and all of that.
Well, now I must admit, I'm not much of a date person. But, you know, I think you're going to prove me wrong on this one. So.
Well, I'm hoping so, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I tried it on one of my sons, and he doesn't really like it because he doesn't like dates. But we'll see what you think.
Okay.
So, we'll start the caramel sauce. So, we've been soaking the dates for about 10 or 15 minutes. So just pour this water. We need half a cup of this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do.
That's all right.
Pouring on everything. So the rest of the water, I'll just drain it off because we don't really need that.
Okay.
All right. So we'll just put these in the blender.
Yep. Do we put this one
Yeah,
too? Okay.
put that one in the blender. Okay, and we're going to be using nut butter.
Nut butter.
To flavour it as well.
Okay.
So you can use any nut butter you like. I've made this myself. It's better if it's homemade.
How did you make this nut butter?
Just by blending nuts, basically.
Oh.
You can just buy any nut butter from the shop, but always try to get a more healthy one. Like you can buy them that have like they're additive free and stuff. So the healthier the better, obviously.
Okay.
So we just need about 1/8 of a cup of this. If you hold that, I'll just... Oops.
Can I ask what nut is this specifically?
It's almonds, cashews and walnuts.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Yeah, and then chuck it in?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, and then we're going to use maca powder. I don't know if you've used this for anything.
No.
It's I think it comes from a root. It's a South American ingredient.
Okay.
It's very good for health. It's a bit like cacao powder, you know, cocoa powder.
Yes.
It's got like similar health properties to that.
Okay.
And it's also good to enhance mood, like a bit like an antidepressant type effect.
Oh, so it's like the banana then?
It is a bit like that. All these ingredients work together really well.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so we put half a tablespoon of this in as well. It gives it more of a caramel taste. It is really nice.
Can I smell it?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells pretty good.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay.
And then we'll put, what else? Oh, we're going to use some Himalayan salt.
Ah.
So it's best to use Himalayan salt. And we'll just put 1/4 of a teaspoon. You only need a little bit just to give us slight, you know, enhancement of the flavour. All we do is blend it really. So.
Okay. And this is what goes on top then?
Yeah. This makes a nice topping for the ice cream. So, Just open it and see.
It seems quite thick.
Yeah, if it's a bit thick,
then we
can add a little more hot water. So wait, I've got the hot water. I'll just add another tablespoon. Okay, we'll blend it again because we want it to be more like a sauce. You can actually, if you want to keep it thick, you can use it as a icing for cakes.
Ah.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still quite thick. It depends, if you like a thick sauce, that would be okay, but if you prefer a more, more smoother or liquidy sauce, what do you think? Do you want to make it a bit more liquidy, or is that okay?
That should be fine.
Okay.
How do you like it? Do you like it more liquidy or?
Well, I like it more thick, but it's up to each person's preference.
Okay, well I guess we both agree on this then.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I don't know if you want to taste it.
I do. That's actually not too bad.
Can you taste the dates?
I can't actually.
Does it taste like caramel sauce to you?
It does.
Yeah. So it's okay?
That's pretty
Even
good,
though
yeah.
you're not keen on dates?
Yeah.
Alright. So while we're waiting for the ice cream to set and the sauce to cool, we could make a crunchy topping.
Oh?
Of different kinds of nuts.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I hope you like these nuts.
Are you a big fan of nuts?
Yes.
Normally, yes?
Definitely.
Okay.
Well,
I'm also a very big fan of nuts, the cashew nut especially.
Yeah, cashews are really nice. Well, any kind is good. And as you might know, they're very nutritious.
Yes.
And they got healthy fats. So that they will help to lower cholesterol. Half a cup of cashews. Yep. Is cashews your favourite?
Cashews is my favourite.
Do you like almonds? Or?
Almonds, not particularly.
Well, actually, if that's the case, we can put 1 cup of cashews. You don't need to use the almonds.
Okay.
Because this recipe, you can use any type of nut that you like. So,
okay, so it's just...
Yeah, I just use a mixture because I like the mixture, but you could just use the cashews.
Yeah, okay.
And it'll be just as good.
Yes, okay.
We're going to roast them. So we'll put a bit of maple syrup, just a bit of sweetness.
Okay.
And it's up to you. You could put half a tablespoon, 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
Or a bit more. Depends how sweet you want them to be.
Let's go with half a tablespoon.
Yeah, I usually stick to a small quantity because I don't eat much sugar.
Okay.
Put half a tablespoon of olive oil as well.
What's the olive oil for?
It just helps coat the nuts and helps the spices to stick. And olive oil is also good for you as well.
Yes, I only use olive oil now. I don't use peanut oil, canola oil, vegetable oil anymore.
Yeah, well the best oils probably are olive oil and coconut oil.
Coconut oil, yes.
And I use rice bran oil too.
Okay.
That's like it's not as good as the others, but it is cheaper. So if you're, you have to be on a budget, then it's a good one to use.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got spices here.
Ooh.
Cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, nutmeg, pepper.
Okay, are we using them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever tried all these spices?
I only have heard of cinnamon and pepper.
Yeah. Nutmeg?
And nutmeg, no.
What about cardamom and ginger, obviously?
Ginger, cardamom, no.
Yeah, these are probably things used a lot more in Indian cooking.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I know, because I do a lot of Indian cooking.
Why is that though?
Well, actually, no. My husband is Indian.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
Would you like to give him a shout out?
Yeah. JP Gowda, real estate agent.
All right.
I don't know if you want to put them. Okay, we'll use about 1/4 of a teaspoon of each of these.
Okay.
So that's a little one.
The littlest one?
Yeah. Yeah, so we just mix it all together.
We don't need a blender for this one?
No. This is going to go in the oven.
Okay.
So just basically mix it till it's all coated. When it's done, just put it onto the tray.
Okay.
Yeah, and just spread it out a little bit.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to roast, we're going to roast this about 10 minutes at 180 degrees.
Okay.
So, yeah, just in the oven. The top will be fine.
Okay.
So just watch the time, because if you cook it too long it burns.
Okay.
Yeah. See what it's doing.
Ooh.
Well, let's get a spoon, just test it a bit. Yeah, it is setting, but it's not quite. You can see around the edges it's starting to set.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see that? But obviously the middle hasn't set yet.
So just a little bit longer?
Yeah, you can taste.
Mmm.
Is it good?
Yes. It's very banana-y, I like that.
Good.
Okay.
We'll put it back in the freezer
Okay.
to set a bit more.
To the Stone Age. Just back to the Stone Age. That's how we did it back in the day.
So, the nuts are cooled. So...
Can I try one?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think this would have been good just as a meal itself.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's a great snack. Very healthy snack. Like, you know, instead of having chips or something at the movies, you could just take
Of course, I
some
definitely
of these.
eat this.
Yeah. Very good snack.
Okay.
So, for the topping, we might crush them a bit, so they'll make a nice topping on the ice cream.
Do you have a certain technique?
No,
Just
well, you got to hold it this way for a start. Yeah. Well, you got to be pretty gentle with it.
It's just a gentle
I
crush.
might take it off there.
Okay.
Just, yeah, gently, so it doesn't go everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's have a look at this.
Oh, it's getting there. Wait, let's get an ice cream scoop and see. Shall we just... it's still a bit soft. It's only the edges that are set.
That's all right.
But you can see how it's going to come out. See? Obviously, when it's set, it'll all go like that. Okay, so we have the finished dessert. Obviously it needs to set a bit more, but you get the idea.
Okay.
So we just have to taste it now.
Alright, I'm going to
taste it all together and see what you think.
That's pretty nice. I like...
Do you like it?
I like how it tastes very banana-y, but it also, it's very like smooth.
Yeah, it is, and it's light too, isn't it? And what do you think of the dates caramel sauce with the
I'm actually a fan of this now.
Oh, good. I made a convert to date caramel sauce.
Like these two flavors, they go really well together. Like
yeah, that's what
this one it's subtle, but this one has a bit more flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just, I don't know.
And what about the crunchy nut topping?
I think that's like the finishing touch.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, did you want some?
Oh, no, you go for it. We got more in the fridge. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.